Yeti has over 300 design patents to its name, covering the unique appearance of all of its products. With a patent portfolio this large, you may begin to wonder whether Yeti has more patents than products. And why do they have so many patents? What makes Yeti Technology so great? Hi, I'm Chris Beckman. I'm a technologist and registered patent attorney. I run an intellectual property consultancy called ScoreIP, and I'm also the managing member of Beckman Law P.C, a law firm also concentrating on intellectual property matters, as well as new entrepreneurial ventures. At both companies, we like to dig deep in what makes new ventures great, their big ideas, and we do everything we can to help build and protect those ideas. At ScoreIP, we're obsessed with what's behind great movements in technology. These great movements in technology are like tectonic shifts beneath the feet. Tectonic shifts that have the power to jumpstart the economy, giving birth to brand new products and services. Sometimes new classes of products altogether that no one ever imagined before. The greatest new technologies create these new industries and cultures and redefine civilization itself. In this series, we'll explore the newest, most influential technologies on the world stage and ask, what makes this technology great? Today, we're talking about Yeti. Started just 15 years ago, Yeti has emerged as a high-end option, displacing market share from familiar 100-year-old companies like Coleman and Igloo and Thermos. The Yeti brand now leads and redefines a very old class of products, coolers and other outdoor gear. So what's the technological edge inside the products that sets Yeti apart from the pack? Let's start with Yeti's patented technologies. Since 2006, Yeti's obtained over 450 design and utility patents, covering every major product class that is introduced. Think of utility patents as patents protecting new big ideas, like the telephone or light bulb. Patents on big, useful ideas have created some of the largest personal fortunes in history, like Howard Hughes's or Alexander Graham Bell's. Design patents cover the unique ornamental appearance of a product. Think of this as things like rounded corners of your iPhone or unique shape of a Coke bottle. Although design patents were considered second fiddle to utility patents for many years, they have since come to the fore in recent years. Since a little case called Apple v. Samsung, where Apple obtained a $400 million verdict based largely on its design patent portfolio, everyone has been taking design patents more seriously. And so it is with Yeti. Yeti has over 300 design patents to its name, covering the unique appearance of all of its products. A single product can hold dozens of patentable advances. Yeti often covers the same product with multiple patents, and sometimes both design and utility patents on the same product. Take, for example, the Yeti Rambler mug. Yeti has several design and utility patents just on the flat locking slider for exposing the pouring hole of its lids. Next, let's look at the T-Rex cooler. Yeti has dozens of patents up and down on this cooler, on everything from the easy access rubber T-latches to sealing and attaching insulating foam within the hard shell, rotomolded case. Add in unique accessories like handled inserts for removing containers nested within the cooler, and you can see how the patents are similarly layered into a single product as complex and innovative as the T-Rex line of coolers. But perhaps the simplest explanation for Yeti's blossoming IP portfolio is that companies, when they are run well, are geared toward the future. Other cooler and outdoor companies are already giving Yeti a run for its money, copying its look and feel and adopting any practice that Yeti does well. To ensure its continued market dominance and future-proof its business, Yeti must stay ahead of these copiers, at the same time that it protects existing products to the maximum extent. Yeti is constantly developing and protecting groundbreaking new ideas with new intellectual property. Let's turn to one of Yeti's most popular products, the Tundra coolers. Yeti has several utility and design patents on its Tundra coolers. Now, coolers have been around for decades before Tundra, yet Yeti coolers were a game changer when released, spawning dozens of imitators and intellectual property lawsuits. The first thing we notice generally is its rugged, heavy-duty design. These coolers have a hard plastic case surrounding a foam insulation interior. The plastic shell is created in a rotomolding process, meaning that a mold is spun around while filled with molten plastic, creating a 3D dimensional shell. Other coolers were also rotomolded before Yeti coolers, but conventional coolers were not as thick and strong before Yetis. The Yeti coolers also included an embedded rubber seal, preventing heat loss from the lid closure. Yeti was able to boast 2 days of ice retention, an impressive figure. But is there more to Yeti coolers than being stronger, more robust, and generally being of a better build quality than earlier coolers? In recent years, many businesses have begun to simply offer a more premium product at a higher price point. Is that all there is to Yeti? Or is there something here more than the Starbucksification of cooler markets? Well, perhaps most interesting are the now rampantly copied T-shaped latches. Yeti calls these T-Rex latches, a reference to that shape and its toughness. And although we've seen these on countless competitors' products, Yeti still holds several design and utility patents on them. So what makes these latches great? First, unlike earlier cooler latches, they're stretchy, made of resilient rubber material. Unlike metal and plastic latches, they won't crack under heavy loads and shocks. Their semi-spherical ball catches fill into a complementary pocket molded into the lower case of the cooler. So you might have noticed that similar latches have popped up everywhere. It's unclear how many competitors have licensed the T-Rex latches, but Yeti did settle a lawsuit with Arctic Coolers a few years ago, in which Arctic was permitted to continue selling products using the similar latches, but paid Yeti for the privilege. The intense litigation surrounding these latches, and over the related patents, underscores their central role in Yeti's success, and the transformation of the cooler market. If you want to protect key products and features, follow Yeti's lead, and run, don't walk, to the patent office. Contrary to popular belief, you do not want to wait until you have fully developed or, heaven forbid, released a product before filing a patent. The United States adopted a first-to-file rule in 2012, so patent rights are no longer based on who created an invention first. Instead, the inventor who files first is entitled to the patent. Yeti clearly understands this and has adopted a proactive filing strategy. Yeti is an intensively innovative company in what was previously a relatively stagnant industry, coolers. Yeti has always taken its innovations seriously and protected them with patents and other intellectual property. That approach has paid off in spades, allowing Yeti to maintain an edge against many rapid imitators and increasing its revenue. And that's what makes Yeti Technology great.